So the first question wanted the volume of this rectangular prism. I know half of it got cut off. So again, volume equals length times width times height. So that means that we would do 5 times 8. And then after 5 times 8, I have to convert it to an improper 12. So we get 13/4. So if we do that, that's equal to, if you do 5 times 8, 40 times 14/4. I can cross cancel the 4 and the 40. The 4 would become a 1. The 40 would become a 10. So 140 inches cubed would be your answer for number 1. Number 2 wants the volume of that right rectangular prism. So again, length times width times height. So we need to convert all of these. So I get 3/2 times 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, 7/2 times 5/2. So again, we multiply straight across. 7 times 3 is 7 times 3 is 21. 21 times 5 is 105. Put it as a fraction. 105 over 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So over 105 over 8 is your answer for that. And then you could convert it back to a a mixed number. So it's the 8, 105 divided by 8. 8 goes in 13 and 1/8. If I was 13 and 1/8 would be the mixed number equivalence of that. Number 3, find the volume of the rectangular prism. So, well, if you do 1.2 times 6.5, you get 7.8. So after I get 7.8, I have to do 7.8 times 4. And if I do that, I get 31.2. So I'd bring, because there's one number behind the decimal, start at the end here and bring it over 1. Okay. Question number 4, that's pyramid. That just should be in your notes. Question number 5 here. So the first part said, what is the area of the base? So in the hints, I gave you that the base didn't mean the bottom. The base is the triangle here. So it's what I'm tracing over. So here's your right angle. So the bottom of the triangle is 4 and the height of the triangle is 7. So base times height divided by 2. So 7 times 4 is 28, but then you have to divide by 2. So 14 centimeters squared is the area of one triangle, the base. Triangular prisms are named after their bases, which is a triangle. Then part B wants the volume, so I need to take 14. So here's one triangle, and the back triangle is 14 as well. So here's this triangle, and I need to now multiply the area of the base times the height of the whole prism, which is the line that connects the two triangles. So that line is right here. This 8 connects them. So if I do 14 times 8, we get 112 centimeters cubed as our final answer. Question number 6, we wanted the volume of that. So I just do 5.6 times 5.6 times 5.6. Or if I wanted to write it, I could write 5.6 to the third there we go, to the third power, and make sure when you multiply that you move your decimals over in the end, so you get 175.616. Lastly, an aquarium has bases shaped like right triangles. So part A wants the volume. So again, I need to find the area of the triangle first. So again, look for the right angle. Here's my right angle. So I'm going to use 3 and 4 as the base and height of my triangle. So 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. So the area of the triangle is 6 centimeters squared. And now I need to multiply it by the height of the prism, or the line that connects the two triangles together. So 6 centimeters. So here's the triangle on the top. Here's one on the bottom. The line that connects them is right here. So 6 times 3. So your volume is 18 centimeters cubed. Then it wants the surface area. Well, you know, one triangle is 6 centimeters. The other triangle is 6 centimeters. Now I have 3 rectangles. If I trace over right here, this front rectangle, the area of that is 15. If I trace over the rectangle on the left here, you see where I'm tracing, it's 4 by 3, so that's 12. And the rectangle on the right over here, if you see where I'm tracing, that's 3 by 3, so that's 9. So 6 plus 6 plus 15 plus 12 plus 9. So that gives me 48 centimeters squared is the surface area.